Hello and welcome, my bald-bearded friends, for the first impression review of CK1B, the black CK1, or I just see that it's not CK1B but CKB. All right, I just bought. Whoa! I just bought this one in the store. I still can smell it on my wrist. I bought this 100 milliliter bottle for 18 euros. And let's open it. Let's start at the box. Actually, just a normal bit of information. At the top you got CK, what did it say? It's Calvin Klein. On the bottom you got your batch number. 3012 if you're interested in those kinds of things. What I found pretty interesting is that the bottle is a flask, and you can screw the atomizer on it. So let's do that, and let's not pour it all onto myself. So you can also use it, of course, as a old school splash aftershave kind of thing. By the way, if you're interested in beard videos, I just made the first video of the Hozard beard kit. Now spray some little bit more onto the wrist and let's talk about it. I of course have Fragrantica right here because I just bought it and I just really don't know actually this fragrance. I've not read up on it. It's green aromatic through and through at the top, at least, which I can smell right now. Quite interesting. I can imagine that it will be a bit woody, more powdery perhaps at the base. It's a bit early for me to say, of course. It's the very first impression. I read on here that it's actually launched in 1996, so I actually thought it was from the 2000s, but it's quite a bit older already. Let's talk about notes. Top notes: lavender, green notes, bergamot, mint, juniper berry and mandarin orange. I most certainly get the lavender, green notes and the mint. It's real green, like you're walking around on the heather in, early summer perhaps, with some freshness in it from, I imagine, at least mint and the juniper berry. Real nice, real refreshing, real interesting. And the middle notes are green grass, peach, jasmine, freesia, magnolia and orchid. To be quite honest, it sounds at least as a quite feminine middle for the fragrance. It's way too early for me to I just kicked the camera. It's way too early for me, of course, to know if it's leaning that much feminine. But I think the orchid and green grass is quite interesting, and the peach could be quite nice if it's you can pull it off as a man. I have to say the bottle seemed to me quite manly, the blackness of it. Let's go to the base. The base has musk, sandalwood, cedar, vanilla, amber and opoponax. With another name for it is sweet myrrh, which is resin balsam kind of note. Sweet, balsamic, a bit spicy, warm. So actually quite interesting base. It should be quite up on my alley. Fragrantica states that the longevity is quite moderate and the silage is intimate, so it's not really a showstopper or such kind of fragrance. Just like the original CK1 I owned for many years already. I assume this lasts a bit longer, but just like CK1, the original, I think it's really a summer fragrance. It needs to be hot to have any type of projection, I guess. Quite interesting, although, is that some people state that the silage is enormous, but I can't really think about it. I think it's unisex, leaning masculine, but definitely unisex. So if you're only like the real manly fragrances, I don't know, Kauros or ombre leather, such kind of fragrances, I don't think you will like this one. This is real fresh, a bit airy actually, especially now it's dried down a little bit. It's quite airy, light, summery, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit darker or heavier in a sense than the original CK1, but still just like the CK1. It's just real airy, light, easy to wear, easy to pull off. I guess this one is a bit heavier, a bit more interesting than the CK1, but still it's a Calvin Klein fragrance. It's not heavy, it's just easy to wear, nice, not offensive. Actually reminds me, at the moment at least, it's freshly washed linen or something like that, so quite interesting. Let's see if we can find any comments from people, what they think about it. For I, of course, just smelled it for the first time. This one states it smells like soap water, 15 to 20 sprays after shower, and they only last 1 hour. So I, of course, don't know about longevity. I guess because it's that intimate kind of smell, that it's actually a bit like freshly washed clothes, something like that, or you just showered. Don't buy this one thinking you got a beast mode projecting clubbing fragrance. This smells actually quite nice, fresh, airy, green, but it's not a fragrance you would wear on a date or in winter, or in colder climate countries. Just a bit like my own country, of course. I think it will be a little bit too weak for Northern Europe, at least on most days. On the days it will be 30 degrees or up, I guess. You can wear it, of course. Nice shampoo-y, clean out of the shower kind of fragrance. Nothing too special, nothing too much. Is it worth the price of 18 euros? I don't know. I smell the top notes in the store, especially the greenness in it, and the, what did I say, the mint, juniper berry, and lavender really were quite interesting to me, but I have to state that now it's dried down a little bit, and you should expect to go into the middle notes of the green grass, peach, jasmine, freesia, magnolia, and orchid. You get some jasmine, I guess I get some magnolia, a bit sweetness. It could very well be from the peach, but I don't know if I would really wear this one. Perhaps to work. For I work in healthcare, of course, so you don't wear that heavy of a scent. So this was the first expression of CKB or Calvin Klein Be. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more videos about all kinds of interesting fragrances, click on the link right, or the playlist rather, right here, and I see you there. Have a nice day. Ciao.